Liza, thanks for coming. Why don't you have a seat, okay? I just want to start by saying how much I care about you, and the idea of you and me getting together, well, thanks for putting it out there, you know? But as an idea, it's great. There are risks. I mean, we've known each other a long time. Things could get complicated. It's not bad. Remember that, spontaneous, open, honest. Yeah. Coming! What? Hi.
I found something in Adam's library, and I just thought you might want to see it.
Yeah? Another dossier?
The Indian Book of Love.
The Kama Sutra?
Mm-hmm. I thought we could work through it in like a day and a half. What are you doing?
It's okay, really, it's okay.
No, how could you think that Jackson could murder Michael Campion?
This isn't about murder. This is about something else.
But you haven't done anything wrong. You couldn't. You're like the best person in this whole building. He's worth 20 of us to you.
Look, really,
No, you get away from me. Do something, Bianca. Help my father. I thought you loved him too.
Well, here we are. Yeah, here we are. Where are we? This is a place for your spiritual retreat, Fred. Oh, wow. Ooh. Can you feel that celestial aura? I can. That's not bad, huh? Go get it.
Yeah, well, I once did a retreat in a cave in Nepal for a year, and
Really?
it didn't have a bed either. Yeah.
Oh, well.
But it did have a yak.
Well, I'm sure we can find you a bed somewhere.
No, wait. I feel it. Oh, yeah. I feel the aura. Oh, no.
Right, you're gonna stay put here, right, Fred? It's very important that the police don't find out where you are. Otherwise, my good friend can go to prison, remember?
The Cambia's bride.
Right. Now, I'm gonna go check on her, and I'm gonna bring you back some food. Okay?
Mm-hmm. What now? Out the bathroom window again?
My God, isn't anyone going to do anything? Are you going to let this happen?
Uncle Jack says that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's falling on his sword for that one.
Really, stop this right now, please. Please. I will be all right.
If you love him, how could you just stand there, Erica? He's about to be put away for something he didn't do.
Shut up, Greenlee, okay? You don't know what
Kendall, say nothing. No, what Jack is doing is covering for you. You created this hell, Kendall. None of this would be happening if it weren't for you.
No, this is something I had to do.
You just stop it. You are making it worse. You're like the black death, all three of you. Anyone who gets involved with you Kane women ends up paying for it.
So it's like a private disaster, or can anyone join in? Whoa, Greenlee, you have to get more of the whole picture before you go all nuts like this,
I know what's happening. Jack's being hauled off to jail to save Kendall's flying hide. I wouldn't be surprised if he confessed to murdering Michael Cambius or God knows what.
What? Wait, did Jack confess?
No, she's just talking without input from her brain, as usual.
Look, this will all be over soon, so don't worry, please. Please, and you. Don't worry about me either, all right?
can't stand this.
All right, you come with me. Come on.
You doing all right?
What just happened in there?
Well, I'd say Jackson Montgomery just took a major bullet for the defense team. Did you see that jury's faces? They don't know what hit them.
Yeah, well, so then that's good, right?
That's very good. That's what reasonable doubt looks like.
Well, I mean, what about Jackson? They can't hold on to him for long, can they?
Well, probably not, but it could cost him a lot.
Well, he's not supposed to get hurt. No one else is supposed to get hurt.
Well, he could have to pay a major fine, do some prison time, and it could cost him his career in the law.
I don't want you to give 1 second's thought to anything that Greenlee had to say. Greenlee doesn't know Jack. Greenlee doesn't know him the way we do, and she never will.
I know, but she loves him and she wants to help. So do I. There's got to be something we can do.
You know what we can do? We can do what Jack wants us to do. We can listen to him, we can trust him, and we can believe that he knows what he's doing.
But what if he's wrong? I mean, what if this is a huge mistake, taking this incredible risk for Kendall?
Well, honey, I hope not.
You've already got a list of charges to throw at Montgomery?
He asked for it, Alan.
Jack is a pretty popular guy around here. Even the judge is a good friend.
Listen, he broke the law. He's going to go down for it.
Do you have to enjoy it so damn much? Huh? Why don't you just focus on our next move? I don't want to hear Jack's name again for the rest of the day. We've got ground to make up this afternoon.
All right, fine. We can start doing that by proving that Kendall's not even carrying Candace's baby. Better than that, we could prove that she wasn't even married to him.
We'll need the DNA results and that preacher Lomax who supposedly married him.
I've already told you, we're looking for him.
Do your job, McCoy. Find him.
I have never been on a spiritual retreat like this one. Expect the unexpected. It's enlightening, but let's not loose.
No, first, there's no way out. It's fine. Just let me deal with whoever's at the door. Let's sit down again.
Oh.
Here we go. How are you doing here? How did you find us?
I was afraid of this. You could have followed, boy. But you were supposed to hide Lomax, not bring him back here. If this is the best way. The best way to what? What, set up Kendall?
Hey, I know you. Don't I?
It's great.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen you
I don't
before.
think so.
No, I'm sure I do. I never forget a face.
I never saw you before in my life, all right?
No, he was in let me see. Tijuana. No.
Fred,
Machu
meditate.
Picchu.
Go meditate. The world is depending on you. Besides, don't let this guy wreck his zen. Come. Hey, you actually think I'm going to set Kendall up? Why would I do that?
You tell me, okay? Because it looks like you're planning on springing this lunatic on the court at the last minute to show that Kendall never married Michael Cambias.
As much as I appreciate your reading material here, and as much as I would thoroughly enjoy a round-trip ticket to the subcontinent,
I don't like the way that sounds.
yeah, well, I just don't think it's a very good idea for me to start practicing tantric sex this very minute.
Oh, come on now. What time do you think it is in the subcontinent?
Stop trying to distract me.
Stop fighting it.
Crystal, come on. Fact is, you just want me to stop digging around in Babe's past. Now, so far you've tried, booby traps and threatening me with identity theft. Now you're bringing out the really big guns, the Indian Book of Whoopee.
Well, it worked for a minute, didn't it?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Idea of you and page 84 is enough to make me forget my name and address, but I can't. I'm sorry, not right now. I've got an appointment.
Cancel it.
Tempting, but impossible.
I bet it isn't.
It is. I'm sorry. It isn't. I can't. It's about the IRS. And I have to get together with my accountant. We got to crunch a bunch of numbers because I don't want to be audited.
Well, as long as you're not avoiding me, because there is something on page 162 that also caught my eye.
Crystal, I'll check it out.
Well, we could do that together.
It's going to have to be a lot later because this, the way things are shaking out, I won't be available till late this afternoon. I mean, at the earliest.
Well, then, I guess that gives me something to look forward to. And if that meeting gets boring, then you know what's waiting for you. go buy the BS.
My God, that woman is dangerous.
Did you want this?
You called? Does it mean you've decided that you want me?
Pine Valley's Casanova has loved them
It's our little secret.
and left them.
The last thing I need is to be involved with a creep like them.
SoapNet spices it up with a Valentine's Marathon. AMC's Terry Ivins and Bobby Eakes host Tad the Cat. February 14th, starting at 1. Only on SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps.
Jack wasn't arrested for murder, but he still incriminated himself in court. And all because of that liar. That poor excuse for him and me.
Okay, Greenlee, we've been through this. You're not going to get me to trash Kendall.
Who asked you to? Thanks for the water. Why don't you go back to Kendall? You did swear under oath that you love her, and I wouldn't want you to commit perjury.
Okay, all right. Let me make something very, very crystal clear here, Greenlee. Listen to me. All right? What may happen between Kendall and me has got nothing to do with what you and I have.
And what is that exactly, Ryan? You promising to be my pal? My confidant, my friend who's a boy?
Well, it's a little difficult to put into words. But you and I are connected, Greenlee. We will never stop caring about each other. All right? We know that, and so does Kendall.
She can't be happy about it.
All right, well, right now, let's just stick with you. Okay, what happened today? You saw your dad get arrested.
He did the perp walk down the same corridors he used to rule.
Come on, Jackson knows his way around every corner of the legal system. You gotta believe he's got a plan.
It didn't look like it.
Well, you have to know that his strategy is to call the prosecution's case into question, to cast a reasonable doubt on Kendall.
But at what cost? He's ruining his life for what? For whom? We're right back to Kendall.
So you feel like you're losing all sorts of things to Kendall?
Including you.
Well, Miss Carrie.
Hey, Doc. You can call me Crystal. With a K.
I trust your son-in-law is staying out of jail?
Oh, yes. He's behaving himself. He hasn't beaten up any brilliant doctors lately.
I'm happy to hear that. So what's the trouble today?
Well, I have this, tickle, you know, up and down my throat. And I just can't seem to get rid of it no matter what I do.
Any cough?
Yeah, sometimes, a little bit. I was kind of hoping you would, take a look at my chest.
You're staying with the Chandlers, aren't you? So I'm sure Adam can set you up with a top pulmonary specialist. Why come here?
Well, I'm just more comfortable with regular folks, you know. Those country club MDs, they just care more about their cars than their patients, you know. Want to take a listen?
All right. Let's see if your chest is clear.
Oh, that is cold. Let me warm that up for you. Try again.
Thanks. Take a deep breath. Say 99.
99. These are what I call healing hands. You have got the touch. I can see that.
Well, I can already detect one thing.
What's that?
That you're not here for your health. So why don't you cut the BS and tell me what it is?
Just, for God's sake, forget about it.
Why are you hiding it?
I'm not hiding anything.
You're putting it in the drawer.
I'm not hiding.
What are you? Let me see it.
The Kama Sutra.
You happy now?
Is this why you called me over here?
No, you weren't supposed to see the book.
Well, because you were looking at it by yourself?
No. Yes. No, I mean, it wasn't like I was, sitting around doing research.
Oh, come on. You don't have to be embarrassed or anything. I've been telling people I want to spice up my life, even though this isn't what I was really thinking about. But you thought about me, and that you cared about me, and there's a bookmark. Wow,
Yeah.
so you put some thought into this here. Oh, my. Well, I'm flattered that you have such confidence in me.
Oh, you don't need the damn book, all right? You should write a book. Somebody should write a book about you. What you did was very brave.
Well, I was just being honest that I want you. So what do you say?
Yeah, well, that's just it. I was completely thrown for a loop, I mean, now you know.
Oh, no, wait a minute. What do you mean? It's beginning to sound a little bit like a kiss-off, despite the Kama Sutra.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because, if this is how you let me down gently, why don't you just sort of fast-forward to the finale, and then I can leave with a shred
I
of
don't
dignity.
want you to leave.
Okay. This is the weirdest stick around, Liza, I've ever had, but you know what? It's you. What do I expect?
Hey, you know what? Exactly. Right on the money. It's what you expect. That's the problem.
No, that's not the problem. Look, this is where you're going to give me that whole monologue about how you know me so well, and you can predict my every movement.
After what you did this afternoon, I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Look, do you want to make a go of it with me or not?
Yes. Absolutely. I just can't make any guarantees.
I don't want any guarantees.
You're not the only woman in my life.
I know.
And you don't care.
Right now, no, I don't.
See, that's the thing, but knowing you, that's just so weird.
You know what? Stop it.
No.
Just shut up, because you're going to talk it to death.
No, but
No, shut up.
Can I say one thing?
Yes. What's your one thing?
I forgot.
Well, I really do have a tickle. And I'm sure your expert hand on my chest would just do me wonders. But I'm here because of Adam Chandler.
What about Adam?
Well, you know the saying. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, hello, friend.
I'm glad you said that because, honest to God, I really could use your help with Adam. What? I could. I'm telling you, Adam is just ruining my little girl's life.
Oh, I'm sure he is. But whenever anybody says honest to God, they're usually lying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have known. You probably made straight A's in human psychology.
Yes, I did. And I can also tell a 3-pack-a-day smoker from someone who's telling me they quit.
Well, I quit smoking years ago. But I could use some information on Tad Martin.
So is that why you're really here?
Well, I'd like an unbiased opinion.
Oh, I don't know if I can promise you that.
Well, just give me the skinny on Tad, Tell me how to deal with him.
You want my best advice on how to deal with Tad? Fine. Don't. So what else do you need to know?
What did I say?
Shut up.
Yeah. There's plenty of time to talk afterwards.
Or during. Are you sure about this?
I'm positive.
Greenlee, you're not losing me.
Feels like it.
Well, that's because you get yourself all carried away and turn into a crazy person.
And you can say that to me because of our deep and intense connection?
You broke into Kendall's condo, Greenlee. Who does that? That is so not cool.
Ryan, I don't need this from you, okay?
Well, you're gonna get it right now because I care about you.
You promised to help me get over Pablo. I'll take you up on that. But as for the Kendall advice, save it.
Have to back off Kendall.
Okay. You win. I'll stop about Kendall. I'll be like everyone else and join her fan club.
God, you just don't quit.
From now on, I'll believe everything she says. Kendall had nothing to do with Michael's murder. She's his wife, his heir. She's carrying his unfortunate baby.
You don't have to be skeptical all the time, Greenlee. It doesn't make you smart just because you question everyone and everything.
You're right. Why did I go to that baby shop in Philadelphia? I guess I just wanted to prove something to myself since no one else gives a damn.
What? What baby shop? What
I
are you
really
talking about?
believe that Kendall was faking her pregnancy, and I'm still not sure that she isn't.
Because of a shop?
Miss Philly's in Philly. They sell pooches for women who want to practice being pregnant. Guess it goes on a lot more than we think.
Do you have any idea how crazy you sound?
Not as crazy as Kendall. She's parading around in one of those pooches.
Okay, Greenlee, just drop it now.
Are you saying that it would matter to you if it turned out that Kendall was lying about being pregnant?
I'm saying that it's obvious that Kendall's got you talking all crazy, all right? And I'm just trying to spare you the pain from running into a brick wall at Mach 1.
So it's me you're trying to protect.
Stupid me. Come on, it's time. The court's gonna be back in session. Grab your stuff, come on.
I did what I said I'd do, which is keep Fred away from the prosecution.
Why bring him back to Pine Valley?
Because Singer's got the whole of Arizona law enforcement after him. Do you think they're going to look here?
So you mean hide him in plain sight?
Right.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I jumped on you, all right? I just thought...
We're all on edge right now. But really, it's safe here.
You sure he's here?
Physically, yes, but that's all we can count on right now. Listen, how's it going on with Kendall in the courtroom? In fact, no, wait. Tell me on the way. I need to go and check on the...
Yeah, whoa. You sure that's wise?
Fred?
Fred is not here. I am Ragnar the Inca boy.
I'm just pulling your metaphysical chain again. Yeah. This guy's so easy.
Fred! I'm going to pop out for a little while, okay? But I'm going to lock the door so you can do your spiritual retreat thing. And I'm going to be back with something for you to sleep on and some food. All right, buddy?
It's all right. I don't mind.
Sound good?
Yeah, I don't mind being alone. I meet a better class of people when I'm by myself. Good times, good peeps.
Miss Stone, what did you see when you went to the deceased's condo that evening?
I saw two people taking something out of...
Two people? You're sure? It was dark.
Yes, it was dark, but they were in the shadows. I could tell that there were two people.
And can you identify one or more of the people you saw?
Yes, one. I couldn't see faces, but I could hear her voice.
One person, you could hear her voice. And who was that one person you could identify? Did you make a statement to the police as to the identity of the person you saw?
Yes.
Well, who did you tell the police that person was?
I told them it was Kendall Hart.
The defendant. Miss Stone, you seem reluctant to confirm your prior statement. You weren't lying to the police, were you?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
Of course you didn't lie to the police. The person you saw on that dark and shadowy night was indeed the defendant, Kendall Hart.
Asked and
correct?
answered, Your Honor.
Move it along, Mr. Singer.
You testified that the two people you saw were carrying something away from Mr. Cambius's home. Can you describe what that was?
Well, not really. It was dark.
Well, try. Tell the court what it looked like to you. Size, weight, color.
I'd say it was about from here to, say, here. Kind of oversized, I guess.
So between 5 and 6 feet long.
Yes. I don't know what color it was.
And the weight, more or less?
That I don't know.
But it took two people to carry it.
I guess. I mean, yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Miss Fry.
Miss Stone, you're doing very well. Thank you for your testimony. Now, you testify that you were unable to identify the other person. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
But how would you say that he or she compared in size to the first figure? Was it another human being of regular size?
Yes.
Not an NBA star or, say, one of the Munchkins?
Yes, that's right.
Now, so you can't really rule out that the person you saw was indeed Michael Cambius.
Objection, Your Honor. Asks for conclusion.
I didn't ask her to conclude that it was Michael Cambius. I asked her if it could have, in fact, been Michael Cambius alive and kicking.
She said it was a human being of regular size. That's all she knows. Move it along.
Of course, Your Honor. Now, the object that the two regular-sized human beings was carrying, you couldn't identify what that was either, could you?
No.
Could it have been a duffel bag?
Yes.
A duffel bag full of bowling balls, for all you know. Of course, Mr. Singer, withdrawn. I'm just so curious. What were you doing there that night in such a fortunate vantage point?
I was there to kill Michael Cambius. But I chickened out.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You may step down. Mr. Singer, are you ready to call your next witness?
I call technician Sarah Teffenhardt. She has the results of the DNA test conducted on Mrs. Cambius. And do you now testify that the chain of evidence has been observed 100%?
Yes, sir, I do.
Will you establish for the court the degree of reliability of the DNA test you performed on Mrs. Cambius's unborn child?
Well, let me clarify. The test is performed on fetal cells carried in the pregnant woman's bloodstream. The test is universally considered to be 99.9% reliable. Tissue from Michael Cambius, obtained from the medical examiner's office, was used as the comparison to the fetal cells.
And you supplied affidavits for the court signed by witnesses certifying the authenticity of the tissue used for verification.
Yes, I have.
So, finally, Miss Teffenhardt, may we now say, based on the analysis of the fetal cells, that the father of the child Mrs. Cambius is carrying is not Michael Cambius?
I'm sorry, did you say not the father?
Yes, I said not the father.
Well, no. The child that Mrs. Cambius is carrying is most definitely Michael Cambius's.
Oh, my God.
No further questions.
No questions, Your Honor.
Thank God.
Court will stand in recess until tomorrow.
So why do you want information on Tad? What's the interest?
Well, the interest is he has been nothing but trouble ever since his son and my daughter.
All right, so what can I tell you?
Well, aside from the fact that you are brilliant and you made straight A's in psychology, I do know that you crushed Tad's heart when you had an affair with his wife. So you must know him at his most vulnerable.
All right, so exactly how long have you been in Pine Valley?
Well, honey, you got to tap dance pretty fast in this town if you don't want to get thrown out with the recycling. So just, tell me all you can about Tad, what makes him tick.
Well, it sounds like you know enough already.
Please, no, I'm not interested in Tad the way you think.
Oh, no, you just want to protect your daughter, right?
Of course, I swear. What? You can say, of course, I swear, and not be lying.
Yes, you can. But this time it's the feeling one con gets when they listen to another con.
Wow, that's pretty generous of you to put me in your league.
All right. I can tell you this. Tad likes to pretend that he's trouble. He's cool and dangerous. But from what I saw, when I had to look, he's a softie. Kind-hearted, a real family man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But he has put the fear of God in me and Babe.
Well, he will fight for those he cares about.
Won't we all?
Mm-hmm.
And he really did love this Dixie?
Yeah, he did. And Tad was never happier than when he was with Dixie. For what she was able to give him. Stability, comfort, a home. So, if you want my advice, stay clear of him.
Okay. Well, guess I got what I came for.
Good.
What do I owe you?
Professional courtesy. One barracuda to another. Who knows? Maybe someday I might need your help.
Hey. Oh, don't be so happy to see me. The only reason why I'm here is to add a couple lines to your rap sheet.
Okay, let's hear them.
Well, number 1, deserting your child. Number 2, making a stupid mistake.
Okay, so you have Fred Lomax, right? And the cops can't find him. Aiden, you're sure?
There's no way they could.
Aiden, you did it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't think I'll ever be able to say that enough.
Listen, you don't have to.
Someone like you looking out for me, it's a lot more than I deserve. Someday I'll find a way to repay you, but in the meantime...
I started playing Erica as a 15-year-old high school girl. SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps.
Would you stop it? You're gonna go cross-eyed staring
They were
like that.
kissing.
Kendall was kissing him.
And why?
Who cares?
Oh, well, I wish I didn't.
Well, forget about it. Come on, let's go get a drink. It's happy hour somewhere. Come on.
But wait. What if Greenlee's right? What if Aiden and Kendall are working together, he got her pregnant, and he cooked up the test results? What if that's true?
Okay, that cocktail, it's sounding better and better. Let's go.
Today was really good.
But what about Jack? You think he's...
As far as I know, he's fine. We've got one loose cannon, the minister that married you and Michael. The prosecution seems to think that he'll kick some daylight into this case.
Well, if that's what you're worried about, don't. Because our friend Fred won't.
Don't say another word until I leave.
Hey, I didn't say a word about Fred.
What are you sitting there for? We only have a few hours to find that damn preacher, and he's our last hope to blow apart Kendall's alibi.
Come on, Alan. Hasn't the door already been slammed shut in that part of our case?
You get me someone on that witness stand to call Kendall Hart a liar. Then we can start worrying about poking holes in the paternity test and their reasonable doubt defense. And wipe that look off your face. I don't need to see that now.
Okay, all right, Alan, listen, relax. I'll do my best to go out and find this Reverend Lomax.
You do that, McCoy. It's just your career riding on it.
Oh, really? How do you figure that, Alan?
Because if you don't find him in time, I'll make sure you never work in a law office in this country again, as long as you live.
You did good. Are you sure? Do you think I hurt Kendall? No, I think that you made it seem like it's possible that she was with Michael that night. I swear, I don't know who else I saw.
You really helped out by admitting you wanted to kill Michael yourself. You proved that there was more than one person who wanted the man dead that night.
Mom, are you okay?
Hey, Reggie, listen to me. I never would have said a word if I thought I was going to lose you. I don't want to split us up. I love you, man. I'm just asking you for some more time so I can clear this up. I just need for you to have a little faith in me.
That's real easy for you to say.
Yeah, I know it is. But that's what I'm asking you to do. Father to son.
Damn it, Jack. You always get me with that father-son bit, don't you?
We good?
Yeah, man, we good.
You know, as long as you're here, there is a way you can make yourself useful.
Come here. That what just happened?
You know what? Don't. We should have a moratorium on reviews and talking.
Usually I agree, but a couple things do need to be said.
No words. No.
Not even a few.
No. I think we might talk ourselves out of something that'll give us a lot of happiness.
And on the other hand, if we make the wrong assumptions, we could risk something that means a hell of a lot.
You know, you make a point. Maybe we should do no thinking. No talking, no thinking.
Not this isn't one of my favorite fantasies, but it's just so weak.
Come on, let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Come on.
It's new.
Something new, yeah.
That's for sure.
So until next time.
Yeah. Back again so soon, Crystal?
Are you through with your accountant, or do you always do your taxes in your robe?
Well, I just got out of the shower because talking about all that money just made me feel dirty.
Well, I'm glad I rushed back to help you get your mind off your troubles any way that I can.
Oh, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of wiped out with all that rabid accounting.
Well, don't worry. I'll do most of the work this time. And afterwards, I will fix us a lunch that'll just blow your mind.
Oh, you cook too?
In more ways than one.
Well, you rest. You rest.
Say, this is fun. You know, you never have time to play chess with me at home.
Yeah, I see why. But I'm gonna be making a lot more time for you.
Thank you. Maybe pick up some pointers, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, yeah, checkmate.
I think you are right. I am going mental. Better call okay then.
Never mind.
No. Seriously, even now, I don't think Kendall's pregnant.
Well, then I am right. You are certifiable.
Truly believed it was possible. Everything in me told me that it was just a sick lie. But no, you are having the child of that rapist. The only thing I can feel for you is pure and simple hatred.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
My daughter is pregnant.
No. I gotta tell the open. They'll help us deal with it.
Yeah, my life is on the line here. Please, you've got to let me take the stand.
All right, Kendall. Big cheese.